Hey everybody, this is KuuImpact with Let's Play Rollercoaster Tycoon, and I'm gonna have to unpause the movie thing. Bam! Here we are in year 2 of our park development, and things are okay. There's a guy with an umbrella out in the sunlight. Huh. I guess they do use them for sun umbrellas. Strange, isn't it? So yeah, I have all these new rides installed put in, and I did centralize everything around those obelisk peaks. And we're about to get Gravitron, our last thrill ride. We don't have any thrill rides in this park. But I built this Woe Belly over here. It's really small, but it's popular because it's like, it doesn't go up too high, so it doesn't have a very high extreme rating. Woe Bellies are notorious for having high extreme ratings. Gravitron, I'm going to build this. I didn't want to click a mechanic. I wanted to click that off. Now I'm looking to build more coasters. And I mean like custom track coasters, because really I don't think I could fit another pre-built coaster into this park. All on the grounds of it being very compact and small. I'm thinking of putting my Gravitron somewhere down here and then connecting it in through these looping paths. That's what I've mainly been doing since, like, it seems like this peak only has one outlet of ride, and that ride is just the observation tower, which takes in a lot of people. So if I connect the entrance of this ride to the outer, like, to the exit of the observation tower, then people can get onto the Gravitron if they do so please, and the exit of the Gravitron will take them around all the way back to the paths. You're starting to see how I'm like connecting up paths here. I mean, it's slightly confusing. I will admit it's not the best plan that I've ever had, but it's not most certainly the worst plan and setup for a park. I mean, in my opinion, it seems like this will work out the best for the park, is just to interconnect all the rides, because it's already really uneven land, and it would cost lots of money to flatten. It would cost so much money to flatten. Yeah, it should be right. Should be right. And then it did too high. Just go around and then boom, there you go. I want to make the line as long as possible, just because I want more people to be in lines than walking around. If they're walking around and they're complaining about getting lost like that one guy did. I mean, park maps I guess help, because I haven't heard of anyone else complaining about being lost. But then again, do they only bitch and complain about being lost when they're unhappy? Because it doesn't seem like anyone's unhappy here. Park's too fun for them. And soon we will have researched a new coaster in which I will build. And it will be monumental. As for now, it's just all about biding time, sitting and waiting. We're making pretty decent profit off the park. And I just popped the mic. I don't know how I did it, because I was nowhere near the mic, but apparently I popped the mic and it went boom. Look at that, the audio spike. The audio spike is real. We have plenty of park to expand upon, though. I have barely put in any rides. But this is the one thing that's bothersome about this park. It's the weather. The weather is not that great. It is soggy all the time. I should know. I was just sitting around watching it. You know what people like to be when it's already wet out? More wet. I wonder if that raised the excitement rating of this ride up. Usually, that's a thing. I don't even know if I mentioned it in earlier videos. I assume I did, but the surrounding area of a ride affects how good the ride's excitement rating will be at the end of the ride. Like, if you make something completely decorated, fully themed, half underground, half overground, like with those parts, you will have a really good excitement rating. Guaranteed. Like, it will make a coaster that is built designed for 1 be a 3. it's powerful if you know what you're doing. It's more effective in Rollercoaster Tycoon 2 when you have walls to build with. They have like a walls category and a roofs category, so you can build like custom structures, and these structures can house the ride parts or the entire ride, and it makes everything beautiful though. At the same time, you can adjust ride height in Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. Well, in this first one, I have to work with not being able to hold shift to drag up my ride and adjust where it's at. I don't know why that wasn't a mechanic in 1, or why they only thought about that until 2, but you know, if I had it in 1, I'd be so grateful, but I think you need to patch it in. And I'm not going to go through the effort of going and finding a patch for this, patching it like this late in the run. This late in the whole Let's Play, it's not worth it. Plus, the workaround to doing this is just to raise up all the land to where you want it to be, and then build it, and it'll have supports. Although I've just been building naturally on the mountains. It doesn't seem like Kuu cares much about where the hell the rides actually go. They just happen to go. Man, nothing's happening at this Ferris wheel at all. People don't even jump when they get off it. Why are they riding it? Woe Belly isn't actually as popular as I thought, but that was to be expected. This Gravitron better get more people. Boom. Bye, third obelisk. So, I don't know. What coaster should we build? Should we just wait it out, or should we build a steeplechase? Or do we build a... Do we build an inverted coaster? What do you... Well, I wish I could ask you guys what you want here. I mean, I'm being unsure at the moment. Oh, never mind. Fuck that. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I know what I'm going to build anyways. Doesn't matter now. I've got a plan. So the little ride boxes that show little screenshots for what the ride actually is, where do you think they took these screenshots? Did they just build a random park and then wait for the ride to get to a certain point while following like the cars and take a pic? Or did they actually, you know, go to some of the scenarios and take pictures and be like, this is a ride from this scenario? Seeing that, like, the minecart, well, the rock coaster, I keep saying rock, damn it, the mine train coaster, the wooden one, looks like it's the same one from Dynamite Dunes. And it could be. It could be, man. It could be like you can go do a screenshot hunt with that stuff. So, a single rail coaster, like, they always say that try not to go over 25 miles per hour on this dang thing. I do anyways. I don't care. It brings the excitement rating up slightly, but it brings up the nausea rating and, you know, intensity rating by a lot more. I'm going to try to base this ride off of the entire downhill section here, because look how steep this hill is, and I'm starting from the top. So we're going to use a lot of our downhill momentum to make the ride work. We can call it like downhill derby, or dirt pile supreme, turn it all brown. Paint it like it looks like shit logs. Look at the rails, man. The rails! Riding on rails. From what I know, there's not really any special parts that I can do here. It doesn't allow for helixes at all. Which makes me sad, because, well, then again, I guess that makes sense, because single rail suspension and all that. Too high for supports, eh? Maybe I don't want to go higher. Airtime dips in this usually increase the excitement rating, but fuck it, we will literally go all downhill and just have one long chain lift at the top. So I'm not working with a lot of space here to make it really work. Supports will always be an issue. And I guess we want to go underground at this point. And now we're underground! Perfect. And that's when we go around the underground of the hill, and that's where we can make a statement. Going and alternating wide to small turns, probably. I don't know how much that actually affects anything like excitement or anything, but I assume it would. There we go. And then we make it come out there. Bam! Oh, perfect. So I guess we gotta go back up and connect it again. Connect it around. Because it's not going to retain enough of its momentum to actually, you know, make it all the way through a second time. Now here's where I have a problem. Once it makes it to here, and goes in a roundabout, it's going to have small amount of speed right there. It's not going to have a lot, but it should be able to make it back to the station if I do this right. And if things don't get too complicated. Because it doesn't look like I can do... If I start lowering again, I'll just have to... This is going to be complex getting back into that station. I want more airtime. I want to make it more exciting, but... I'm trying to line up heights, and it's not really working. Yeah, that's just... Can I go up from here and just be fine? No. No, I can't. I am not high enough. That is not the right height. Okay. New plan. New plan. New plan! I will have this ride working. It is even if it takes all the rest of the video, which it probably will. Son of a bitch. I'm off by one. It's not lining up right. I don't have enough space to work with. If I do this, I'll have more space. Will it be perfect? Will it be perfect? I think we will just barely make it into the station. Yeah, we will. Perfect. Or, I mean, I should say good enough. Now we see if it will make it. Oh, well, it makes 25 miles per hour on that first hill, but it's going to go down again. So, well, yep, there you go. It goes right to 33. Huh. Then it'll pick up a slight amount of speed here, swing back and forth, and go into the station. Yeah, but now if the ride breaks down and it gets stuck on that part right there, it's gonna retain none of its momentum and just be stuck. Won't they just be swinging there and not being able to make those turns? Fuck it. Wow. That got an intensity rating of 8. Perfect, I guess. And only an excitement rating of 4 because how short it was. Well, I guess we'll call it downhill dash. Because it's all downhill from here once you get on. It's a twofold meaning, you see. It's called downhill dash because it's literally down a hill, and also that it goes downhill from the beginning. The beginning part's good, but then the way back into the station is so boring. But hey, this is the way I like it. Can I actually get back to the station? Damn. I am running out of time. Shit. And I really want to open this ride before I end the video. Come on, Koo, you can do it. It's not that hard. What the fuck am I kidding? This is really peculiarly placed for me to connect it in and everything. Mountains. Mountains, man. Crazy mountain man. And I also got wooden crazy coaster. Speaking of crazy, look at that. Crazy wooden coaster. I might build one of those if I can fit it. Mean Squeak was popular. You've seen how many people like Mean Squeak. And I'm out of time, so this has been KuuImpact with Let's Play Rollercoaster Tycoon. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment. Next time, I will have this ride up and running. And we will be at the end of the park by then, because I've cleared the goal. Well, shit. I guess that's victory for me. Oh, I'm stupid. There you go. Bam, connects. Open it up. Open it up quick before I have to end the video. Perfect.